I'm working on a theme song. Chill.
Well, guys, I want to give you a little bit of a recap of Week 1 of fantasy football and a preview of Week 2. Now, the NFL season has kicked off, and to my shock and awe, I am not behind in fantasy football. I actually won my first game. Something stupid has always happened in the past. I picked Tom Brady with the first pick, or actually probably third overall, and he goes down with some kind of season-ending injury, first in his life. This time, I've went through the draft previously. I've had some guys not do so hot. Eli Manning, a little disappointing. My backup, Andrew Luck, actually did better, but I'm going to be sticking with Eli. I squeaked by thanks to the Sunday Night Football game and Peyton Manning finally throwing the ball to Eric Decker, although going for 2 did not help my kicker. Okay, now, David Wilson. I put you in to replace Maurice Jones-Drew. I'm the guy who did that. You said, I'm going to be getting 10 touchdowns. Oh my gosh. Second career carry, you fumble the ball, then you proceed to the sidelines like a scrub and start crying. That's not cool. I'm going with somebody else for Week 2. I still think Maurice Jones-Drew is getting back into the condition he needs to reach to be productive in fantasy football. So I've picked up, I think his name's Alfred Morris. This is the guy who got 2 touchdowns with the Redskins. The Redskins. And he almost had 100 yards rushing. Shanahan, you're a bit of a douchebag, but you have said that this is the guy for the moment. That means he's starting the next game. I can probably put him in my lineup, but I suggest that you guys jump on this. In my league, I was the first guy to pick him up, making the first transaction of the season. I dropped Joe Morgan of the Saints. Maybe they just have too many targets over there. Moving forward, I don't like this Ogletree. I'll tell you that Romo is okay. He might be good for 30 touchdowns this season, but he's got too many weapons. And when you have so many weapons spreading out, there's only one ball. Do you really think Ogletree is going to take priority over Dez Bryant, Miles Austin? No, I don't think so. Is he going to take priority over that tight end I forgot his... Oh yeah, Jason Witten? No, probably not. Don't expect this to happen. I'm not picking him up. I've got my backup WR is Kenny Britt. That's pretty stacked, okay? So I think I'm doing fine there. I almost forgot to mention this, but the guy who saved my team was Jimmy Graham. I had a chance to choose Gronkowski instead of Graham. And I went with Graham, and it paid off. I think part of the reason this works is New England's got too many tight ends. There's too many similar guys for Brady to throw the ball to, and I don't need that bringing down my player. Meanwhile, you flip the coin, and the Saints, they've got Jimmy Graham, giant target, nobody else like him on the field, the ball's going to him. I also have to say that another thing with the Patriots, they got this guy, what was his name, like Stephen Ridley? He did pretty good running. I believe he got a touchdown, might be wrong, but that's not going to help you in fantasy, guys, because we know that Tom Brady's going to end up passing on short goal line situations just to pad his stats. Keep that in mind. Rookie quarterbacks. Okay, I think Andrew Luck is still better to have than RG3 in fantasy football. I think RG3 is the better NFL quarterback, but can his frame carry that abuse he's putting himself into if he's mobile? I don't think so. Cam Newton, you're built like a house, man. You can do this. Andrew Luck, you're a pocket passer. Your team's going to be down a lot. That means you have to pass to keep the game interesting. This makes him good for fantasy. That's what I had in mind there. Other than that, I'm going up against a guy who scored about twice as many points as my team. I beat the only team I could beat in my league. If I played anybody else, I would have gotten blown out. So, very, very lucky week 1. We'll see where week 2 goes. And I'm just going to continue to drink water until it ruins the electrical system in my body. I believe this happened to a girl on a radio station's contest to win a Nintendo Wii. See ya.